Welcome to Review in Daya. Today we are reviewing Maruti Suzuki's most awaited, luxurious and great stylish Maruti Suzuki Ciaz. Okay, let us see the specifications of this all new Ciaz. It is having a length of 4490 mm, which is far greater than the Honda City, and also it is having a width of 1730 mm, and in this segment which is having a greater width in the sedan segment, and which is having a height of 1485 mm, and it is having a great headroom. And when we come across this ground clearance, in this segment we are having a 170 mm ground clearance, and they have improvised the ground clearance in the Maruti Suzuki, and they give a electrically controlled mirrors, and they give a chrome handles. You can see the stylish edge which looks like a Varna fluidic. They gave a greater edge which looks great in this segment. You can see this very improvised, well improvised this SX4 tail lamp. When you see from the behind, it looks really like Honda City. The tail lamps looks very great, and we can see these S badge which looks great, and this Ciaz which looks great in this font. And in this they give a petrol capacity of 43 in this petrol segment. The wheel size is of 185/65. In the front you can see this VVT badge for the petrol engine. When we come across the suspension in the front suspension, they gave a MacPherson stunt suspension, which is used in the Porsche 911 and the BMW XY, and also in many segments in the Mercedes-Benz class. The rear suspension we can see the torsion beam suspension they gave. And they have improvised the headlight, improvised this SX4 headlights. They gave the projector lamp which is very great in look, the projector lamps, and also indicators, and also they gave the another headlights. Also they gave this 4 grill which is like an Innova, and it looks great, and which is unique in this segment, and this S badge which looks awesome for this sedan. Finally, this all new Maruti Suzuki Ciaz, which looks from the exterior, from the front view, it looks fantastic. We come across the engine, you can see the great. This is petrol variant engine, that is K14B VVT engine, that is variable valve timing engine. In this, based on the timing of the valve, we can control the speed. For the lower speed, the valve timing will be less. For the higher speed, the valve timing will be. In this petrol segment, which is 1.4 liters 91.1 bhp engine, having a great horsepower, and also it is having a good torque. In this sedan segment, when we come across this boot space, they have given a more spacious boot space, which is of 510 liters, which is more comfortable and more spacious. You can see from the interior they gave the light also, and we can go for a trip for a week with for a family, which is more spacious, and we can keep our luggages more comfortable in this segment. Come, let us see the interior of this Ciaz. See, you can see the interior, that is more spacious and the comfortable interior. Let us see. Come on. They gave a dual tone coloring, that is in this segment they gave a dual tone, that is black and this cream color. And when you come across these operations, and they gave all fully controllable on these doors. This is for the controlling of the mirror. The controlling of this mirror which is moving, that is electrically controllable. And this is for this locking system, and this is for the child lock, that is doors to lock from this main button. And you can see the 4 power windows. And in each doors they gave a bottle holder. All variant they gave a speakers on this door, which is having a great sound. powerful. And you can see these meters, which is more attractive and the fantastic. And when we sit and while driving, which looks visible without any distraction, it is visible for us. Even though we can turn or anything, it is visible for us. With steering, which is having these 3 spokes, and you can see these S pads, which it has they gave the SRS airbag for the driver's seat. And you can see this this is a RPM meter and a odometer, and this is a fuel indicator. And also in this digital display you can see the temperature, and also which is and when you come across this, it shows the average kilometer, that is mileage, how much it can give for this speed. And you can see range, the capacity, that is range, how much capacity you can go in that fuel. And this is one of the feature in this. And you can see this red light, that is seat belt. If we didn't put our seat belt and if we start, it will be showing the beep. You can see this the small gear, that is of we have 5 gears in this. And this is a music system. In this system you can see that is they gave the FM, AM, and also media. We can use USB, and they gave a USB cable, USB option, and also aux cable. We can play with our iPhone, and also we can use FM or AM. And this display looks nice in this mid variant, but in the higher variant you can get a 7-inch display. 7-inch display. And you can use a CD, that is a CD also for playing the music. And you can see this is for the parking light. And they gave the good AC vents. You can see this AC vents, that is great in this segment. And this is AC control. In this mid variant we don't have the automatic climate control, but in the mid variant we have that is a manual control. And you can see the light in this. They gave the switch here only. When you press here, it will be operated as a switch, and when you see it is only operated as a switch. And for the back passenger also they gave the light, but in this mid variant system they don't have personal reading lamps in the all doors. And you can see this door handles for the every passengers for the safety. This segment mid variant they gave the 2 airbags, that is for one for the driver, that is SRS airbag, and also for the co-passenger also having the safety for his life. They gave a dashboard which we can keep our documents and our insurance policies, and this manual. It is having a great space for this. And they gave the feature like we can keep fruits or any vegetables also in this event connected to this, keeps fresh that vegetables and fruits. When I come across the seat, which is very comfortable in this Maruti Suzuki, they gave you can see this which is very great and which makes me feel comfortable. We can go for a long drive without any uncomfortable feelness. And they gave an arm rest. I can go for any place without any uncomfortable feeling. And I can control this. You can see I can move forward, and also see I can go backward to sleep. They gave a great controlling facility. Handbrake, which they gave a chrome end, which looks very great like racing cars. And they gave a very innovative, that is handy storage. When I press, you can see this is handy storage. In this handy storage, they gave the light also for night. When we switch on the light, the handy storage light will be also switched on. It also having the 12-volt power supply, and it is also having 2 cup holders. In this armrest, they gave the storage here also. See, when I press here, you can see this glow box in this armrest. We can keep our mobiles or any of small things or ID card or any visiting cards here. When we come into the rear interior, I can see that they gave a separate light for the rear passengers, and I can feel very comfortable. And also they gave a great leg space and also headroom, which is great. That is 1425 headroom for any height, for any 6 feet people also more comfortable. See, here they gave a armrest for the rear passenger also, and the cup holders, 2 cup holders for this rear passenger. And for the safety for the passengers, they gave seat belt for the all 3 passengers, and you can see 3 seat belts for the for 3 passengers. And the seat looks very great, that is leather with dual tone color. In this sedan they gave the rear AC vent. For the rear passenger also we have a AC option, and also they gave a 12 volts power supply for the mobile charging. So they gave a space for the mobile. In these rear doors they gave the child lock. You can see a switch that is for the child lock. When I didn't switch on child lock, you can see I can open from the interior, but when I lock here I can't open. You can see I can't open here. Only from the outside I can't open. That is for the safety of the children's. Let us see the turning radius of this. Lights, that is city light, looks like this. The projector looks great. The projector light looks great in this segment. We can see the view. When I switch on the I beam, the projector light and the city light and the other headlight will be switched on, and which gives a very intensity light. We can see the bright intensity over there. You can see the meters light. They gave great LEDs here. Come, let us go for a ride. When I riding, you can't see, hear the noise of the engine, which is noise is just the engine noise is barely audible. We can't hear that much noise in this segment, which is in this segment they have cleared that. And this gear is very smooth, and I can feel comfortable to drive in this segment. And see, and also this steering wheel, which is having 3 spokes, which is feel looks crazy to drive like a racer. When I cross 20 kmph, that seat belt will be. And see, in this petrol engine I can reach up to 0 to 100 in just 12 seconds. You can't hear the noise of that engine. That is when we go on the overspeed also. See, I can control this gear, which is very comfortable to shift. See, you can see this comfortable, and which is also very smooth to handle. For city drive it is very smooth, and also in night drive also you can see the light, which is very powerful. See, the light is also very powerful for the night drive. In forest or any area where there is very dark, we can go because they gave the projector lamp, and also which is having another lamp, another headlight also, so the light is very intensity. Finally, this petrol variant, this can give a mileage of 18 km per liter.